That's why I like him. He's not doing so hot anymore though. He didn't take kindly to the Air Force A switch, not like Firebat Hero did. And oh, it's gonna be RorO. The elephants. Actually, no, I shouldn't do that. That's so stupid. I was like looking at the live report thread during WCS yesterday. Okay, so I guess that's my bad. Like, you know, normally I don't look at live report threads, but I was just curious. I was like, oh, RorO's doing pretty well. What do people think about this? And then I immediately regretted my decision as soon as I clicked on the link. I went into that cesspool things. Anyway, apparently, wait, what? Alright, they're switching out RorO's monitor. I don't know why they didn't do it before. As far as I know, they switch out the hardware in between each game, or something. At least that's what I was told. But anyway, looks like the map is going to be an electric circuit, but of course, since it is a ZVZ, it doesn't really matter too much. The funny thing is that both these players are actually relatively bad at ZVZ, so we could see a game of epic fails here. I mean, this game is actually essentially like that Shuttle versus Jaehoon PvP. It's like just, you hear the players and you're like, okay, I know this is going to be a terrible game. It's kind of the same thing here. It's like, you know, Great's really not very good at ZVZ, and then RorO last season had like a 15% win rate, maybe, not even, like a 10% win rate, because he only got ZVZ and just did not have ZVZ, so yeah, that was quite bad. And maybe I shouldn't BM RorO too much, since he is a champion of elephant lovers, but yeah. I don't really expect as much out of this game as I would have, say, you know, J-Down vs. Effort or something. Speaking of which, by the way, okay, so this is really weird, and I'm sure like everyone's experienced this already. I think it's kind of weird that I've only just now realized this, but like, you know, seeing, by the way, I hope people have all watched the games from yesterday, or at least know the results. But you know, seeing RorO do so well, and then, you know, seeing like the fan club spring up. It's like, now there's a reality fan club, now there's a RorO fan club. You see all these random, you know, newbies like sign up, being like, yeah, RorO's awesome, reality's awesome, woo! I don't know, I feel like such a hipster, because I'm like, wow, I totally knew, you know, I've been a RorO fan, you know, since Pro League last season. You know, before when like this, it wasn't even this hybrid shit. It was like still Brew Pro League and everything. But then when you think about it that way, it's like, well, actually, being a fan of RorO from last season isn't even that big a deal, because, you know, I'm sure there were RorO fans back when, you know, he was on We Made Fox, which doesn't even exist anymore, right? Like, I'm still a relatively new RorO fan as well. And the thing is, normally I actually dislike hipsters. Like, for the longest time I was like, hipsters seem so dumb. It's like, why are you mad when new people like, you know, the thing that you like? You should be happy, because it's like, hey, you know, more people can enjoy and can love this thing that I love, and that should be fantastic. But I don't know, man. I'm just looking at these fan club threads, I'm just this gnawing feeling in my gut. I'm just like, ugh! These people make me angry. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. So I guess I'll become a self-loathing hipster. Anyway, I don't know what's going on here. Is there some kind of technical issue? Is RorO actually like unable to play with a monitor? That's alright, it's not needed. This is a non-essential component of the kit. Which people are making me angry? Hipsters or new fans? Well, I dislike hipsters as people, but now I've discovered that I am in fact a hipster, and I dislike the new fans. So really, I hate both. In fact, I hate all people. I hate people in general. I think that's the conclusion we're drawing here. People suck. Yeah. We should all just like be ponies instead or something.
총 그래서 팀들이 21경기를 총 펼치게 되는데 이미 다 17경기씩을 기본적으로 했고 그런 가운데 10패 딱 되는 순간 그때부터는 득실에 의해
Yeah, I think the world would actually be a much happier place if everybody was a pony. You know? Because like I'm pretty sure ponies like they can't carry guns and shit, right? So that like immediately solves a lot of problems. Yeah. Friendship is magic.
그렇습니다. 근데 그 간당간당한 팀들이 모두 공군가부터요. 삼성전자, SX, SK텔레콤, KT 마찬가지입니다. 10패하면 어렵다고 말씀을 하셨는데 이미 10패, KT는 10패 찍었고요.
그렇죠.
If you're wondering where that randomly came from, it's because somebody bumped that blog. Hold on, okay, hold on. I didn't just randomly decide to talk about ponies, okay? Hold on. I gotta clear my name here before people start spreading terrible rumors. Okay, somebody bumped this blog, okay, G Marshall's blog about why My Little Pony is awesome. Okay, and then I was like, oh yeah, I remember this blog. And so then I talked about ponies. Okay? Good. I do think it's quite awesome though. I'm one of those people who think that the people who like My Little Pony are awesome, and I wish I could be as cool as them, but I just can't really figure it out. Like I watched a few episodes, I'm like, okay, this is pretty good. And then I was like, alright, Fluttershy, pretty cool. But you know, I'm not quite as into it as G Marshall, I think. But mad respect to people who are. Okay, so game number 2 starting. We are on Electric Circuit in the ZVZ. In the bottom right is the Teal Zerg. We will have Great playing for Air Force Ace. In the bottom left is the Red Zerg. We will have RorO playing for, oops, almost said for Remade Fox. For Samsung Khan, rather. Uh-oh. That's not good. Yeah, go big. Thank you. Australia! Is that... Oh, Austria. Shit! That's like the second time I've done that in like 2 weeks. Jesus Christ. Oh man, I remember last time I did that, people were like, learn to read, Sayle, doesn't say Australia. Shit man, I don't know. I see thing that looks vaguely like English in the crowd, I'm like, alright, fuck it, it's Australia. Alright, I apologize to you Austrians out there. I have no gripe with Austria. I am simply a terrible person. See, at least that girl wrote something like that was non-English on the sign. So I'm like, wait a minute, why is this Australian writing something that looks like, you know, German or something? I mean, obviously it was Austrian, not German, but you know, at least it wasn't Australian. All right, we'll say that much. It was not Australian. Is that a 9-hatch? Is that what's going on here? RorO, are you doing a Ling all in? Oh no. Oh no, this is terrible. Why is RorO doing a Ling all in? What's going on, Khan? Has Khan? Hold on, did January go to like Coach Juhoon and be like, yo Juhoon, you guys were pretty terrible last season, and we're pretty terrible right now, so do you have any tips on how to be less terrible? And Juhoon was like, yeah man, just fucking cheese him. Just every game, man. Because that's what they did, right? That's what Team 8 did last season. At the end of the season, they were like, okay, we're terrible. We're almost as bad as Air Force Ace. Fuck it, let's just cheese every game. And they actually started winning some matches. It was actually really funny. So I think that's what Khan's going for right now. I think that's what's going on. Oh, apparently he did an extraction trick, so it's a 10-hatch. It's like the same thing though. It's just Ling all in. I mean, you know, you can have different. It's like a different flavor of Ling all in. You can go like, you know, 9-hatch, 10-hatch, whatever hatch. It's a Ling all in. That's what this is. He's gonna get speed with that gas. Yes, he stopped mining. He's not getting layer. He's just gonna get speed. He's gonna ling all in. Oh shit! Oh my god, Great did not go all the way into the main. Look at this. Great, he ran a Zergling into RorO's natural and then ran everything out. Oh shit. Oh man, being way too clever there. And now he realizes, now he scouts the top left and he's like, oh, wait, there's no base here. Damn it. So now he goes back to the bottom left. He's gonna see the gas. Oh, does he see that there's nothing mining there? I'm not actually sure. I think he got close enough to see that drones were pulled, but I'm really not that sure. Either way, let's see what his reaction is, because I mean he's gone for the lair straight away, which is really not going to help him. And he's getting a spire now. He kind of needs a sunken at this point, like ASAPly. He should throw it down right now as soon as he sees all those links. Or maybe not. I guess not. I think he's feeling a bit confident because he has Zergling speed, but oh man, does he not have a read on this? Okay, now he has a read. Now he's going to pull back. One thing that's a problem here with that hatchery that RorO planted at the back is that if he rallies that to Great's main, the Lings actually won't go there. They're going to get stuck behind the base on those stacked power generators, because the pathing in Broodor is messed up, and neutral buildings like aren't counted in pathing. So if he tries to rally the Lings here, they'll just get stuck behind there. He's gonna have to manually move them around, which is gonna be really a pain. Anyway, here's a big engagement. RorO needs to take down that Sun Colony first. That Sun Colony is gonna finish. This is not working out for RorO. He has got a few drones at least, but that did not go so well. This is less than ideal. And by less than ideal, I mean, holy balls, are we gonna lose to Air Force Ace? These are not the games I'm looking for. So anyway, I don't know if RorO can actually break this anymore. He's gonna go again because he has to. He's all in. But Great is kind of prepared now. He's just making more and more Lings. And there's a timer on this, right? Because the Spire should be getting close to done, if not done already. So as soon as one Muta comes out, it's going to be like, oh shit, you gotta go. You got to just attack. Yeah, see, the Spire's finished. Those are probably Muta morphing from those eggs. And there's the attack here. Nice little block with the Lings and the drones. Sun Colony's really not taking any damage here. So, GG RorO. GG Con. I mean, I guess RorO was just busy practicing for WCS or something. Anyway, so RorO's going to spore up here. So he's not like completely dead to the Muta counterattack. But he's going to lose all map control right now. He's going to lose the Overlords that he had on the map. And that Muta should not kill itself. Okay, there we go. And oh, it's not even covering a spawning pool. Oh, that blows. Oh man, that sucks. That really sucks. I don't know what happened to that. I was Zergling there while I was running back. But so here's the thing. See, Great can have complete map control, so he can drone up a little bit. He can pick off Overlords. He can run in here with zone Zerglings. And why is RorO actually engaging away from the spore? He should not be doing that. Because that Muta is just like doing way too much damage now. I mean, look at how Great is just like letting the Muta do damage and just running around with his Lings, not engaging too much. Just letting the Muta get as many shots off as possible. But the thing is, actually, you know, RorO's drone count is definitely better than Great's, even though he built the spore colonies. So I guess in that sense, he's not too far behind. I mean, he actually does have the supply lead, even though I think that's more in Zerglings than in drones. But look at this, he's definitely got a lot of drones. Oh my god, is that? Oh no! Oh shit! Oh no! That evolution chamber! Oh my god, that does not look like it blocks. That's one of those things that you build it, you're like, this is totally gonna be fine. And then look at this. And then the gas mining is all fucked, and RorO right now. Oh my god, he's just like, god damn it. God damn it. Oh god. That is such a brutal mistake. I can't believe he did that. I cannot, like, do pro gamers not realize that those building placements cause that shit? Oh my god, this is terrible. Oh, are the overlay spawns wrong? Oh, I'm sorry. Whatever, RorO's red. Learn Korean, you fucking noobs. Newbies. Anyway, nice little drone snipe there by RorO. He's certainly not out of it. That's actually what he needs to do, because the thing is, yeah, even though I said Great has map control here. Like, speed things are still pretty speedy. So you can run around and be annoying and shit, and Great actually really just has no drones. It's actually terrible. Oh my god, that is a huge drone advantage for RorO. Who, is he making a hatchery at his natural? No, you can't make a hatchery there. Can you make a hatchery there? Is he making a hatchery? There's an overlord there that sees it. But Great can't even move his lings to kill it, or his mutas to kill it, because there's lings there. Oh my god, look at this! Look at RorO, he doesn't give a shit. He doesn't need gas, he's just gonna expand again. Oh man, this is actually really cool. Because the thing is, like, you know, you'd think that the mutas could go and kill it easily, right? But then RorO's just poking around with these Zerglings. He's like, well, if you go and try and kill my natural hatchery, I am actually just gonna kill your base with Zerglings. So you need to just defend with these mutas. And while that happens, when that hatchery finishes, you can just build a bunch of spores and it'll be completely fine. Look at this, he's taking the gas as well. Oh my god, RorO might actually win this, which is crazy. But look at this! Look at this! I think that's the reason why he had to do this. See, even though I said it was a cool idea, he's kind of forced into it by the fact that his gas mining in the main is completely fucked by that evolution chamber. So like so look at him just immediately taking the gas at his natural. I don't know why he doesn't just kill. Well, actually no, he can't kill the evolution chamber either because he needs to spore up more for these mutas. Oh no, oh no! Oh no, RorO! Go attack with the Zerglings! Make more creeps! Oh no, this is not good, this is not good. He's going for the counterattack though with the Zerglings. Does he have enough? There is still one sunken colony there, remember, and now the mutas are going to come home to defend. Did he make any more Zerglings? The thing is great, he doesn't have that many drones, right? So, and he didn't have very many larvae for a while. His second hatchery only recently finished. So I don't know if he could have even afforded to make that many Zerglings, but it looks like just forcing the mutas to pull back was enough for RorO here, allowing those spore colonies to finish. And at this point, I really feel like he should just kill that evolution chamber and make it again somewhere, because he's got such a huge drone advantage and so many drones that this just does not seem like it's worth it to leave that evolution chamber alive and not be able to mine your main gas. Anyway, he's gonna build a couple more spores here, and I hope he kills off that evolution chamber. Oh, he's just gonna mine gas. Dude, just kill the evolution chamber! God damn it, RorO, just kill it! Just kill it! Kill it with fire! Okay, looks like he's gonna kill it now, finally. Jesus. Look at that mining, it's like completely borked. Oh my god. Anyway. Yep, finally it's gonna go down. Oh, thank god. Those drones, man, they were having like to run a marathon just to return the gas. That's terrible. Wait, how'd that drone die? Oh, there we go. The mutas just came in, sniped the drone. But RorO, I think, is actually in a fantastic position right now because you know he's got so many stack. Wait, no, he's not gonna. Is he gonna build a hatchery there? Is RorO gonna go up to 4 bases in ZVZ by like the 12-minute mark or something? This is absolutely unheard of. Going up to 3 bases in ZVZ is already fairly uncommon. ZVZ is generally, in Broodor, is extremely low econ. ZVZ and Broodor, for you StarCraft 2 fans, ZVZ and Broodor is kind of like how PvP in StarCraft 2 was back when everyone was just 4-gating all the time. It was just like, you never ever see an expansion. It's like 4-gate or defensive 4-gate, or you just lose. And ZVZ is a little bit more dynamic than that, but it's still just like, you know, you can have one expansion fine, but then you just go mutilating until somebody wins. Seeing a 3rd base is quite rare, and seeing a 4th base is like once or twice in a season. Although I guess given that there is a back protected expansion on Electric Circuit, perhaps it's not quite the same. I should say he's on like 3.5 bases instead of 4. But the thing is, RorO is going to quickly catch up in the Mutalisk count here, and one important thing is, you know, those static defenses actually make things very interesting, because sometimes what can happen in ZVZ with the high mobility of the units is you end up in these exchanges, which aren't exactly base trades, they're more like drone trades. It's like, you know, your mutas actually just fly past each other in the map and you don't notice, and you end up just going in straight away and just killing all your opponent's drones, and it kind of becomes like a base trading situation. But then obviously if you have all these spore colonies in your base, you're not really afraid of that kind of counterattack. So basically RorO, once he does get his mutas out, he can afford to be a lot more aggressive with them and move out on the map and, you know, like snipe overlords or just, you know, kind of put a lot of pressure on Great. Whereas Great can't really afford to do that, because if he gets caught out of position and he allows RorO's mutas to get past his into his base, he can just lose all his drones and he can't really counterattack. So his mutas have to stop RorO's mutas from going to his base. Meanwhile, I think RorO has actually planted the hatchery at the top left now, because he's freaking crazy. And yet it's such a good idea because he has so many excess minerals from all that extra gas. Oh my god, is he planting? Oh my god, is he double expanding? Wow, RorO. RorO, look at this guy. He thinks he's so cool. He's like, hey, look at me, I beat Leenock. Now I'm like ZVZ master. It's not even the same game, RorO. Jesus. Beat some SC2 Zerg and now he thinks he's Jaedong. Even Jaedong wouldn't do this. Anyway, so one random link guy is gonna see that thing in the bottom left. I can't believe he's doing this either. I feel like the 9 o'clock might be a bit of a fake. Like the thing is right. Oh wait, are Zerglings going there? Oh no, Zerglings are gonna see it. Great Zerglings are gonna see the top left base, but I don't know what we can do about it though. Because if he goes and attacks there, RorO can just counterattack his main easily. Like there's actually no way, no good way for Great to go attack the top left base. Like he can send some Zerglings there. But as you can see, RorO's going to be defending it fine. Look at this, building a sunken colony. That's very important to note. Some people might look at that and say, why did he build a sunken and not a spore when Great's making so many mutas? The thing is, if Great sends his mutas to the top left, he's dead. RorO will just attack his main and he's boned. Because Great's mutas will have to go all the way across map. So the only way Great can really attack it is with Zerglings. And so he just built a sunken there. So now he can't attack it with Zerglings. And the thing is, that 9 o'clock base, I feel like that might have been intended to be a fake. Like, you know, if... Oh my god, he's going for another hatchery. He's going up to 6 hatches in a ZVZ. What the hell? Like, if because Great would expect RorO to be expanding because of, you know, how good Ezekiel was, and also because Great's also taking a third base now at the 6 o'clock. So he's like, okay, RorO's probably going to expand now. And if he sees the 9 o'clock, he's like, oh, okay, so that's RorO's, you know, third gas, so that's fine and dandy. But in fact, RorO had the hidden base at the top left. But since Great scouted that now, that kind of doesn't work out. But now RorO can just take, you know, he can take both bases. Like, Great can't attack either one. Great must... Man, I feel so bad for Great because he's like just stuck in a really awful position. I mean, he held off the 9 hatch Ling all in, and yet now he's just kind of in this funny position where he can't really attack anything. And oh my god, he's getting a Queen's Nest. This is exactly what we wanted to see here. The rarest of rare ZVZs, the Hive Tech ZVZ. RorO though doesn't look like he's going for it. RorO might just go for a Muta, just kind of go. It feels weird to call it an all-in, but essentially go all-in with his try and kill Great with his mutas before the Queens or the Hive Tech kicks in. Look at this, he's going around clearing overlords. Oh my god, why were all these overlords running around in the middle of the map? What were they doing? What was going on here? What is this overlord farm in the middle of the map? I don't know what that was, but that is severely supply blocks Great, and I think this one engagement might just end it for Great. Great does have +1 carapace on his mutas, but so does RorO, it looks like. So no upgrade advantage. And RorO looks like simultaneously going for a Ling counterattack at the 6 o'clock. RorO looks like he's actually sent all his mutas to the top right just to... I don't know if he thought there might have been a hidden base there or something, but he's just going to get a couple of more overlord kills. And, you know, just keep Great completely supply blocked here. And you can see Great in response is making a lot of Scourge. RorO's just entirely on mulisks here. But Great having spent a lot of minerals replenishing those overlords is probably going to go a little bit Scourge heavy now in response. And he has 1 Queen. Now that Queen could actually be quite crucial, because if he gets a big ensnare off on that Queen, you know, the Scourge will definitely all hit. RorO will be unable to micro against the Scourge. So if you can get a good ensnare, a lot of Scourge hits, maybe he can win, but he's down 20 supply right now. But RorO's just making drones. Like, I'm not actually sure who's really leading in the muta count. Well, or rather, I should say in like the air power, because I think RorO's definitely leading in the muta count because he didn't make any Scourge. But the thing is, RorO has so many more drones than Great. I'm not even sure how much extra army supply he has. I mean, it definitely looks like more though. He's got so many mutalisks. Wow, this is crazy. He's expanding again. RorO, you're playing, dude. This is not StarCraft 2 ZVZ. This is not ZVP or anything, man. This is Brood War ZVZ. This is actually ridiculous. He's taking his half of the map in a ZVZ. This is unheard of. I mean, he can kind of do it because he can do whatever he wants right now with all these muta. And oh, it looks like Great's just going to go for it. Can he get the ensnare off? RorO sees the Queen. He's running away. He's all clumped. Oh, the ensnare goes off. The ensnare goes off on everything, but is it going to be enough? A lot of the mutas are attacking drones and spores instead of other mutas. Oh my god, a lot more mutas come in for RorO, and Great looks like it doesn't even matter for him. A lot of his mutas were not engaging correctly, and even if they were, I don't know if it would have been enough. Great is going to get crushed here. despite getting off the money in snare. Oh man, poor Great. Feels like he should have had the game, but now he is done. And GG from Great. RorO takes game number 2. Despite the failed semi, or basically essentially Ling all in the beginning of the game, even though he did kill a number of drones. So I'm not, I hesitate to say failed. But man, crazy game from